This video is going to demonstrate how to do the ERAP analysis using VGAS. Okay, before you start you need a few files. You need the ERAP 1 and ERAP 2 VGAS reference files, the ERAP summary spreadsheet, which includes the variant positions for ERAP 1 and ERAP 2, and you're going to need both the BAM files for ERAP 1 and ERAP 2. So you've got your ERAP 1 BAM files. We have 22 in here, and your ERAP 2 BAM files need to match. So you've got your 22 in here. The sample identifier, or the identifier, needs to be unique, and it needs to be the text up until the first underscore, which is already generated that way. Okay, so we're going to start VGAS. We select sequence analysis, we select file, load reference file, and we'll do ERAP 1 first. Okay, so we've loaded in the ERAP 1 reference sequence. All you need to do now is file, import sequences, select load BAM files, select the BAM files, so ERAP 1, select all of them and open. So we now loaded in the 22 ERAP 1 BAM files. All 22 BAM files have now loaded, so we need to set the locations. To do this, we need the Excel summary file, and we need to select the locations and copy them, so Control C. In VGAS we then select the locations button, which is on the top right, the second one. We select the first cell and we hit paste, and this pastes the locations we copied out of the Excel spreadsheet into here. Hit the set locations button, and the locations have been set. We now need to generate a consensus, so we select the coverage consensus button on the bottom right, set the cutoff to 5 and select read percentage. Then select next gen, select all the IDs and hit the plus sign in the middle. Go to settings, nav report display, select all bases, keep the snip tick box checked and uncheck the other ones, so you just have the all bases and the snips. Update, hit the update button, OK, now generate the nav report. Okay, so the nav report should look like this, and the grid should be populated for the nucleotide base counts and the SNPs. Export this to a spreadsheet using the Excel button on the top right, and you can call it ERAP 1. Okay, we can now close VGAS and do the same for ERAP 2. Okay, again select sequence analyze, file, load the reference file, but this time select ERAP2 reference. Now will load the ERAP2 BAM files. So File, Import Sequences, Load BAM files, Load. Select all the 22 ERAP2 files, open, and let the sequences load. Okay, all 22 sequences have now been generated. So we need to set the locations. So go back to the summary spreadsheet, and this time select and copy the ERAP2 locations. Select the location button, set location button on the top right, select the cell, paste, set locations, select the coverage consensus button on the bottom right, set the cutoff to 5 read%, select next gen, select all the sequences or samples and hit the middle button. Settings, nav report, all bases and SNPs. Update, generate the nav report and export. So we call this ERAP2 nav report. Okay. So we can now close VGAS as we've finished using it. Okay, we're now going to put together the ERAP 1 and 2 nav report. So all we need to do is copy out of the nucleotide base counts worksheet the 2 rows 1 and 2. So if we copy them and place them at the bottom of the ERAP 1 worksheet on the nucleotide base counts, and we change the position to 17 and 18, just make sure that both rows for ERAP 1 and 2 end at the same place, and you can ignore the SNP worksheet. Then you can save this as anything ERAP nav report, and you can delete the 1 and 2. Okay, we're now going to use the ERAP nav report to generate the 2 files that are required. And to do this, we use a little application called VGAS nav report BC file gen, which can be found in this location: T drive computing triple ID application installs. And you can set this up or install it or run it from here. And this is a simple application which just looks like this. So if you do open and convert files, select the ERAP nav report, open, and the 2 files which are required have been generated. This is the nav report base counts and the nav reports base percentage, which look like these. And you should see that there's 18 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18 to match the positions for the variance.